Thanks so much for inviting me to this great event, and I truly am so sorry that I can't be with you to dialogue with you about this critical issue. This Congress, I have one priority. That's getting a new farm bill. We don't need to tell you guys that agriculture is our most important industry, and it provides the greatest amount of economic wealth to our state of anything else. And so it is critically important for the entire state of North Dakota and for this country, honestly, to support farmers and ranchers, especially in these times where commodity prices are more challenging and livestock prices continue to present enormous challenges for our ranchers. In the 2014 Farm Bill, we fought hard and we were successful. Given how difficult, however, it was to get a farm bill done last time, especially in the House, I'm glad we are thinking way ahead. And I've already begun to work on my priorities for the next farm bill. So I look forward to hearing about your priorities, talking to people who are attending this conference, and listening to how we can, in fact, take this farm bill and tweak it so that it can become even better for our ranchers and our farmers into the future. Of course, we all know that the cornerstone of this farm bill and any farm bill has to be a strong safety net, and that includes Title I and crop insurance. And we're going to continue to see attacks, I think, on both Title I, the commodities title, and on crop insurance. Most recently, the Conservative Heritage Foundation proposed cutting this safety net. I will always fight these efforts, and I will fight any new effort that will require more conservation compliance for our producers. North Dakota faces enough uncertainty that regulation on their own land, when it's imposed on them in this farm bill, is not going to present any amount of success. So where I don't expect we'll be able to roll back existing requirements, I'm going to fight tooth and nail against new ones, just like I fought against the Waters of the United States EPA rule. Exports and opening up new markets are really among my top priorities for agriculture. When 95% of all potential consumers live outside this country, we have to do everything we can to reach them with the products that we grow and manufacture. The Farm Bill includes important export promotion and financing programs which are proven to increase exports and incomes and provide huge returns on investment. But let me tell you, they also provide huge returns on the American trade deficit. We are a very important part of making sure that we improve our balance of trade. If we don't continue to promote our agricultural products with our promotion programs and with our outreach, we are not going to be successful. As you know, trade is getting a lot of attention these days, and not always in a good way. I will tell you, I have talked to a lot of people who share my concern about what is happening in trade writ large with agricultural products, especially as it relates to Mexico. That's not an issue that we're going to be fighting in the Farm Bill directly, except for getting trade promotion dollars, but it is an issue that we need to be absolutely vigilant on. When you look at what's happening in trade right now, it's really important that we stay on top of it. And so you can count on me to continue to talk about it, to continue to push people at the USTR, push people at the Department of Commerce to make sure that they never forget. When they're negotiating these agreements, they're negotiating these agreements for the entire country, including American agriculture. Another issue that is, I think, too often overlooked, but really critically important, is research. We need strong federal investment to develop new varieties and help us learn and produce more with less. And so I think that when you look at research, as we see changes in weather, as we see a scab appearing where it never was before, as we look at what's happening across the whole northern tier, we know that we need to provide these research dollars. And quite honestly, we also know that they should be weighed heavily those research dollars towards our land-grant colleges. And so NDSU is such an incredible asset, not just to our state, but also to our country. And the researchers there deserve to have that research recognized. If we're going to continue to have a vibrant and viable ag policy in this country, we can't be left behind on research. And so I want to thank you again for inviting me. I look so forward to hearing the outcome. This is a critically important conference. Bring your ideas, bring your theories, and understand that that farm bill is not just about the safety net for our farmers, but also the safety net for rural communities. And so the last thing I would say is I was disappointed by the president's budget, especially given the attention during the campaign that was paid to rural America. We need to improve our broadband. We need to improve our rural health care. We need to improve and continue to make commitments to growing our rural economy in this country. And so whether that's rural housing, whether that's taking a look at better schools, whatever it is, we're in this together. And the Farm Bill is that foundational piece that's going to help us continue to grow rural communities. But we've got a lot of work to do in making sure that we never get left behind in the discussion of the American economy. So thank you all for everything that you do. I look forward to, again, hearing your final report and your final suggestions for this year's Farm Bill.